Something tells me I have another very quick 70 roll in my hands. By Max Dogelot, we have Lord of the Dungeon. It is said in the legends that the one who bears the four-jeweled crown shall rule all of eternity. It's made by him. It's made in Unity, apparently. Let's give her a go. We already said this, or we already read this. The Forest Trial. Alright, so. It looks like there isn't any up or down, it's just like, left or right. I'll note by the way it's very hard to read this at distance, so that could be better. Have to manually reload apparently. Doesn't look like there's any what you call it? Max ammo, you just basically keep going till you go. So spiders and slime. There we go. Got through a door. Alright, I realize this is a mini-map, but it's really hard to orient yourself in this game, just to throw it out there. Okay, we got a chest here. I need a key for the chest. Maybe we'll go buy a key. And I come this way? Yes, I did. So we got ourselves a key. Reload time. Alright. Nothing to it. So yeah, graphics could be better in a few areas, but whatever. There's really no incentive not to basically just just keep firing, by the way, because I don't have any ammo worries basically to worry about, so there's that. So very Binding of Isaac-ish, so to speak. You have pre-set rooms and nothing really more to say about it. Now I assume the slime is bad to touch. Or not. Maybe it only matters when you basically, like, you know, have the active slime. Who knows? Yeah, glitching doors. Eh. There's the boss key, I guess. Choose one. Reload time or fire rate. Let's go with fire rate. Oh. Alright, so we're right there. We go down some. The ice trial. Alright, we're in the ice trial now. Lovely music. They move fast, but not fast enough, I guess. Oh! That spider moves pretty damn fast. Gotcha. Yeah, spiders are tricky because you can't really, like, you know, interpret where they're going to come. They make jump right next to you, so they're painful. I'm not a big fan of the fact that these basically went up in price, by the way, because it basically encouraged me to get the keys in the last level. Oh. Well, I'm not dead or anything, but, ow. Yeah, let's go to this room. Oh, we got ourselves a chest. Max health. Could be useful. Although it's always kind of hard to see where doors basically are in the minimap, that could be a little bit better defined. There we go, now I can see them. Whoa! Gotcha. Apparently I can shoot them while they're in the air, because, you know, Doom-like mechanics. Ow. Yeah, luckily these doors help with, like, finding the edges of the minimap here, so... I don't have another key. Well, room design isn't bad, basically, like, you know, make it difficult, I guess. Alright, retry our lost hope. We'll try again. I want to see basically if, like, you know, going between levels basically heals you or not, so there's that too. Actually, can you go right straight down if you want to, I wonder? There could be that as well. Definitely not a fan of the spiders. I'm guessing when you basically clear a level, that's when you basically get the, like, you know, experience points for it. There's a chest. Wasn't sure I cleared this room, so I just want to make sure I get out of the way. Let's be sure we get both keys. By the way, apparently the enemies can shoot through each other, which is, a thing. Okay, cleared it. I didn't take any damage. This is kind of unfortunate because I wanted to basically test the damage thing real well. Might just do a full run then. There's damage. That could be very useful. So I guess I clear everything easily enough. Well, let's go to the next level. Now here's a question. Do I keep my key from, like, you know, the previous level? Yes, I do. So you actually incentivize to buy keys and stuff like that, which is, you know, just part of the game's, like, you know, mechanics, I guess. Oh. Is there two spiders or one spider? Yeah, I think the ice spiders could be toned down a little bit because they're just, you know, too... Like, you know, they just like come down, fire. This is a little bit too keen to kill me. And it might be like, you know, bugged as well a little bit. I guess I need to get some health here. Hooray. Yeah, the spires are just annoying. Gotchas. Can I pick up coins while we're in the ground, by the way? No, so you only pick up the coins after the battle, which is, you know, fine. Alright, let's go for ammo capacity. Hooray. Now what I'm going to test here is I'm basically going to go down with damaged health and see if it replenishes me or not. Nah, we'll get both keys. There's not a whole lot of like effort into like the beast tree, by the way. It feels like, you know, there's just the same enemies that just get stronger and stronger as you go along. The fire trial. And yeah, 55599. Big jump in like, you know, coin price, isn't it? Hi, Katie. Okay, let's see what the enemies are like now. Far, far faster, that's what they are. Okay, Kitty, you can go in my lap. Oh, there we go. See, that's just a, you know, dynamic effect of the slime. It would have been cool to actually have like the effect of slimes, because it would have been a lot more interesting, I think, but whatever. God, the spiders. I don't think I cut my health, by the way, so there's that. At least we got enough to survive. Okay, we got the spider, that's the main thing. Alright, that's that room done. Was I in here already? Alright, we lost hope. Well, that was basically like, you know, Lord of the Dungeon. I mean, it's a very basic sort of like first-person sort of shooter. Sort of like, you know, Binding of Isaac, where you basically buy your upgrades. So it's not really like, you know, spectacular. It's not really doing anything interesting or new. Not much more to say in that, so take care.